Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Daily Live Seller Calls. It is episode 91. So we're just going to go ahead and make some calls. I've got a bunch of leads from Speed to Lead, and we're going to go ahead and call sellers live and see what type of business we can drive up today. For some of you folks that are new, my name is Caesar. I started wholesaling about 15 months ago and created this channel really just as a platform for new wholesalers and people that are in the business to be able to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. So just a regular guy who left the 9-to-5 grind and trying to create freedom and legacy for myself and my family. And so feel free to hop on anytime, see if any type of key takeaways that you guys get out of these calls and drop them in the comments below. I'm always open to hearing key ideas, what you guys got from me, how you could have done a little bit differently. I'm here to grow with you guys, and the goal is to just grow together and inspire each other. So that being said, let's go right into it. Let's start making some calls. Let's see. Can you guys hear that, by the way?
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message for.
Hey, Tito. Good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property out on Bayshore Road. Just want to see if you're still looking to sell that property. If you are, I am looking to buy in that neighborhood. I'm looking to close quick. So when you get a chance, give me a call back at this number. I'll go ahead and shoot you a quick text as well. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's send this guy a text. See this. All right, guys, who's on here? Let's see. Black Sheep, how you doing, buddy? Where do I get my leads? Speed to Lead, man. Speed to Lead. So I get my leads from Speed to Lead. That's where I buy them. I usually go for them. I do property leads as well from time to time. And next month, I will definitely try Lead Zolo again, as they do have that challenge that they're doing. I definitely want to win some of those. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch RJ's video last week that he posted with Lead Zolo. or they're having a competition on who gets the fastest contract, who gets the most amount of contracts, gets the most amount of dollar value to get dispoed, I believe. And there's always like a first and second place for each one. And depending on what place you get a certain amount of dollar value towards your account. And these are lead just for you to buy leads, right? So you can't take it out and put it into your bank account. It's literally just for you to be able to buy their leads. So pretty much free leads. So I love competition. I'm very competitive, and I definitely want to win one of those, if not all, and get a bunch of free leads, baby. Oh, what is going on in here? All right, guys, I don't know why I didn't do this, but I'm putting together a text message that I can send that guy. So when I leave a voice message, I like to follow it up with a text. I personally believe that voice messages doesn't give you a response, but text message, a voicemail, and a text message will. What's today, guys? The 27th?
Hello, you've reached Frank Pena Dozer. Sorry, I'm not able to answer your phone right now. Your call is important to me. Give me your name, number, and message. Hello, you've reached Frank Pena Dozer. Sorry, I'm not able to answer your phone right now. Your call is important to me. Give me your name, number, and message, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you for calling.
Hi, Frank. Good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property out in Harvey, and looked like you were looking to sell that property. So I just wanted to see if you still are. If you are, I am looking to buy in that neighborhood. I'm looking to buy quick. So give me a call back at this number, 415-405. I'll shoot you a quick text as well in case that's easier for you. Okay. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, the pain of having one screen, gentlemen and ladies. Let's call this guy.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave a message. To send a message to another subscriber,
All right. Okay, so that's a landline.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Verna. Good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property on Stone Circle. Looks like you were looking to sell that property. Just wanted to see if that's still the case. If so, I am looking to buy in that area and I'm looking to close quick. So give me a call at this number and I'll go ahead and shoot you a quick text as well in case that's easier for you. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, you guys. All right, Black Sheep. Sorry, man. I'm working off one screen, so I didn't see your comment here. So what would you consider to be a good amount of capital to have for your PPL leads on a monthly basis? That's a great question, man. It really depends on what you can handle, right? How much you can handle and also where you are in your skill level. I mean, $3,000 a month would be a good start because you get about 100 leads there at $29 a lead. Out of those 100, you probably lock up 4 contracts. Out of those 4 contracts, I don't know, 2 of them makes the finish line. So that would be a good way to go about it. That being said, if you're new and you haven't locked up any contract, you might need more than 100 leads. Secondly, you might do 100 leads, but what if you're only doing 2 hours a day, right? Like you're doing this as a part-time. So it's just a matter. It's a heavy loaded question, and it's really important to know where you are, how much time you have to dedicate to this, right? And then from there, you can decide what would be great. Okay, so just give you a quick example. If I'm new, I'm literally just starting. I don't know how to close anything. I might just start off with FSBOs for sale by owners online, right? Those guys have raised their hand saying, hey, I'm looking to sell. Those are free. So for me, FSBOs is like the batting cage for me. I just go in there and call as many FSBOs as possible just to get the words out of my mouth, to get the rhythm going. I don't really care whether I close anyone. I just want to get my ass kicked. I want people to tell me to go kick rocks. I want to get hung up on. I want objections so that I know how to rebuttal them. Right. So that's my practice. Once I get good at that, then I'll start buying my leads. Okay. I wouldn't count on FISBOs. However, I have closed a few of them. Actually, a couple, not a few. So it is possible, but that's how I would do it. Right now, if you already know how to close and you're doing this full time, then yeah, 100 leads a month, $3,000 a month. That's a good way to go about it. All right. I think I might have gotten a response from someone. Give me a second. Frank. All right, let's call Frank. Frank responded. Hello? Hey, is this Frank?
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, good morning. My name is Caesar. I just sent you a text and I noticed you responded. I just got a notification. I think you had spoken with someone from my team a while back. Were you looking to sell your property out in Harvey or something like that?
At one point I did, but they gave me
Oh, you're no longer selling it?
no, I'm not selling it.
All right, cool. No problem, man. I'll take you off the list. If you don't mind me asking, were you able to sell it or you just changed your mind?
I just changed my mind. We're not ready yet.
Not ready yet? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, when do you think you'll be ready or when do you think
Probably
you'd
the
be?
probably less than a year because I moved. I bought property out somewhere else.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm developing it right now so I can get over there.
Okay. Well,
Once I get moved over there, then I'll sell this property.
yeah. So that's probably what, 6 months or so since you're still developing
Yeah,
it?
something like that.
Got it. Well, bro, keep my information on your contact list because when you are ready, I can close within 7 to 14 days, and I'll pay
Okay.
cash as well. By the way, the only thing you put on our website was like 408 Harvey. What's the full address just so that I can keep it on here? I should touch base with you maybe 3 months from now or
Yeah, something like that. Give me a holler and I'll tell you where I'm at.
all right, brother. I'll go ahead and do that, and maybe I'll just shoot you a text from time to time and say hello.
And what's your company name?
Oh, wonderful, man. Great question. Bro, I'm just a regular investor, just building portfolio for me and my kids, you know?
Okay.
So I'm not part of those big groups who act like they're an investor and they're not. I am a serious buyer. I just want to buy things. If it makes sense to me, it makes sense. Obviously, it's got to make sense to you as much as it's got to make sense to me.
I understand.
All right, brother. We'll talk.
Thank you.
Long-term follow-up. Developing new house. Touch base in 3 months. So let's call this guy in February. I mean, in March. For some of you folks that are on here, what would you guys have done differently there? I definitely made a mistake there. Did a couple of good things, but I also made a mistake. So just want to see if you guys spotted that. Drop it on the comment here, or on the chat, I mean. Let me know. Let me know what I did well, and then also where I made the mistake. Yo, Black Sheep. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for following me for the last couple of months. If you don't mind me asking, man, what do you love about the content? What's some of the like, I don't know where you're at right now, but if you can type or you can chat, like give me like your top 3 takeaways so far that you've gotten from me. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's call this guy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Damn, that was quick.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Jeff, good morning. Caesar here. I'm calling about your property on North Grand. Looking like you were looking to sell that property. I am looking to buy in that neighborhood and I'm looking to close quick. So if you're still looking to sell, give me a call back. Love to chat with you. If not, that's totally cool, man. Just shoot me a text. Let me know so I can take you off the list. All right. Thanks, brother. Bye. Shit. Thanks.
Stacey Williams.
That was definitely a different person that I thought. Okay. Mr. Vladimir. Why do people do that? All right, Black Sheep, let's see. What did you say here? You should have asked if he has any other properties that he's looking to sell. or know anyone else who may be interested in selling any properties? Absolutely. That's definitely one misstep that I did, because obviously he's developing, so there's a very good chance he's got other properties he's looking to sell. But there is another one that I was looking for that I could have done. I'll give it up. The one thing that I should have said was, "Hey, man, I completely understand you're looking to do this, in 3 months. What would it make sense, if we close now and do like a 90-day close? So in that way, you have a buyer or ready to rock and roll. And if you run out of funds for your development, if you need funds, we can close quicker." I could have gone that route. I should have gone that route, would have opened his mind, and then perhaps I could have closed that deal today. So that was definitely a misstep on my part. Jermaine, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Did you have a nice weekend, bro? Hope you did. Let us call Vladimir. Oh, 510 number. That is here in California. So let's skip that guy for now. Let's call Karen instead. I hope she's not a Karen.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please. I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a...
Bro, I haven't watched football all season long. Can you believe that? So I have no idea what's going on. Oh, you know what, dude? That's who I need to text. Jacob. Jacob is a beast. COVID cases are down, but people have been dying off of flu-related. I don't know what's going on. Why is that one not connecting? All right, that one won't answer, so is it shoot or a text? All right. Tempting. Today's the 27th. All right, Matt. Let's talk to Matt.
Hello?
Hey, may I speak with Matt?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Matt, good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property on Butler Street. Are you by any
What's up?
chance still looking to sell that property?
I tell you what, I'm looking to sell it, yeah, right now. What's up?
All right, wonderful, man. How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, out the door right now, you can have it for 65,000.
65, right? Just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
65K.
I like that. All right. That has a nice ring to it. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Oh, well, I'll tell you my situation, okay? I've got a father that's getting a little bit older, and I've got a baby sister. Well, I call her baby. She's 8 years old. And we have property in Blackshear where we all live. It's a farmhouse with an apartment out back. And I'm wanting to pay this place off. So I know that if anything was to ever happen to me, my sister's got a place to call her own. So I just want to make sure it's paid off and there's a roof on it and everything's just up to par, you know, before I hit my 40s at least.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you're a good man. That's amazing. I mean,
that's what it's going to take is $65,000. That's the reason I'm selling it. I've had renters in that place the entire time I had it. I bought it. Me and Dad lived in it while we renovated it. Completely built the whole inside the house. Put brand new floor, subfloor. It's got all the plumbing's been updated. The house has been jacked up so the floors are level. The whole house has been gone through and finished. The sheetrock and mudding and taping it. Brand new paint over the whole house. The electrical system has been updated to a modern electrical box. It's got a metal roof on it. I got to lay in the floor, and I started at the back of the house and worked my way to the front. I got to the last room, and my back started going out on me.
Mm.
I had to call this girl I knew to come pick me up off the floor. and
Oh,
take me to the
man.
hospital. Yeah, I couldn't move.
Jeez, how long ago was that?
It was sometime last year, about 6 or 7 months ago. And the doctor told me not to get back down there and start putting that floor down in that room.
Mm-hmm.
It's one room. The linoleum just needs to be laid down. And then there's not a piece of material that you would have to buy. Everything is in the house. It's just the flooring in the one room. Bailey, hush. Hang on. It's just the flooring in the one room. Hush. Girl, hush. It's okay. Just the flooring in that one room. They're not big rooms. It's small. And in the bathroom, hook the sink up to the plumbing.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And there's 2 cracked windows.
Got it.
But the house has brand new insulation in it. It's got it's been re-insulated. The ceilings have been painted. I mean, let me I've got some short walkthrough videos if you want me to email them to you.
Oh, bro, that would be great because that will just help me get a better understanding on the on its current condition. You know, I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, send me your email.
Yeah, you can email it, or if you want, you can also text it to me if that makes sense, if that's easier. But here, let me send you my email address right now.
They send better over email.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Let me ask you, I know you've done a lot of work on there. How long ago was that?
Oh, nobody's been in the house. Nobody's lived in the house since we've renovated it.
Yeah, how long ago did you renovate it?
Like I said, I had finished the floor, or what I could do with the floor.
Well, last year, about 6 months ago. Okay. And then when did you guys buy this property?
Oh shit. Well, my little sister wasn't even born yet. We've had that property for probably 15 years.
Oh, really? Okay. Have you guys checked
Yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And like I said, the first probably year or two, Dad and I lived in it and finished it up, put the new flooring and everything in it. And then we moved out here to the farmhouse because we had renters out here in the big house. We moved got them out. Yeah, when he found out he was going to have Sarah, we moved over here. And
got it. How's the do you have electricity and water running through it? How's that coming along?
everything's going. Everything's still going. Like I said, there was renters in there for years. Okay, we had renters in there for years. We've never had a problem renting the place. It rented for $850, $900. We kicked them out. We had to because we wanted to sell the place to pay this off. We just kicked them out the year before last, so we could get in there and just clean up and lay a new floor down.
Nice. Okay. So 900 is that market value? Is that market rate, or you think I can charge more?
It's just a 960 something square feet, 2-bedroom, old shotgun house. Now we got 900 out of it, but we didn't fence in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Fence in that backyard, with some privacy fence, and run it up because the red house, there's a greenhouse sitting right next to it. We used to own the greenhouse, but the red house's property line goes all the way over to the greenhouse. That fence the spot, the place in between the red and the green house would be yours.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Okay. I got you. Now let me
But
ask.
the house, we never allowed smoking. We didn't allow smoking. We didn't allow animals.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me ask you a couple quick questions, man, and then I think I think I'll be good with my numbers here. Couple of things. One, let's say I buy that property off you, I fix it up, and then I fix it up so that I can sell it on the market for maximum value, right? So I want to be able to modernize it, make it look 2024. First question I got for you are, like, what are some of the things that you would do to make it look 2024, and how much do you think that would cost me? Hello, are you there? Oh, did you get cut off? Matt, are you there still? You might have put
yeah,
yourself.
I'm here.
Oh, you might have put yourself on mute. I didn't hear you.
I think I did.
Yeah. So I was asked. So I had no.
Oh.
I mean, I asked you a question and it just went silent. So whatever you said, I did not hear.
Oh, I asked you. I said, you got somebody that's going to do it, or would you like? Do you want me to do it?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to hire someone. So if I hire you, how much would it cost me to modernize that place?
What do you want to do? You want to modernize it?
Yeah, let's look at it, because I always have two options, right? I can modernize it
already
and
done it.
sell it, or rent it out. Go ahead.
I've already done it. I've already done it in my head. I done it a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
The house right now, about 3 months ago, it was worth almost $90,000. Right now, it's worth about 70.
Ah, look at that.
The
That's.
house across,
Go ahead.
the house across the street. The
Mm-hmm.
house across the street has an extra bedroom and a fenced-in backyard. It's got a bigger yard.
Mm-hmm.
It just sold for $150,000 a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That red house, with a nice fence in the backyard. You could run privacy fence down beside the red house with a little gate, so you can pull your vehicle in the back if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You screen in the front porch, and maybe in the kitchen, maybe you want to modernize the kitchen a little bit, so they want to cook in there. You want a kitchen where people want to cook in.
Absolutely.
Now, the reason the kitchen is the way it is, the way we have it is, my dad don't like to be in the kitchen cooking, and when people happen to come through the kitchen, constantly bumping into each other.
Yep.
So that kitchen is totally open. There's stove and everything is on one fucking wall with the sink. That way you can do whatever you want to do with that kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But you would want to wrap the bar on around a little bit and get you a little island in there with maybe a bar, a bar with a couple bar stools.
Mm-hmm.
To modern it up a little bit. And you would want to change the damn light fixtures in the house.
Yep.
I'll tell you, you could probably get $145,000 for the place if you spent. If you gave me if you hired me to do it, I'd let you give me $60 for the house, and then it would probably take me. We just use another $40 to fix it up, and then you could pull in about $140, $150. So you turn a $50,000 profit on about a $90,000, about spending $90,000. Because we would, the yard would have some nice grass. I would sod the yard, and I could do all of that and more for $40,000. hell, 30, I could sod the yard with some nice centipede grass. I could screen in the front porch with some ceiling fans on the front porch. Some nice maybe bookshelves in the little sitting area. Man, there's all kinds of shit. I've had ideas of this place you couldn't even imagine, because all I've had to do was be in there working. I've just had time to think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I grew up, my daddy grew up doing sheetrock for wear paint and drywall. That was his job for almost 20 years. And so we have always done this shit, renovated houses, done landscaping.
Yeah.
You know, contracting.
Got it. Okay. Now,
And I'd be happy to help you with it. I would. I'd be happy to help you with it.
now to get it rent ready, just put a lipstick on a pig. How much? 5,000 probably, since you've done a lot of the work already.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, there's no materials that you need to buy. Everything is already there. Everything is in the house. The one room that needs the flooring in it. One thing I forgot to tell you, there's a brand new air conditioner, mini split air conditioner and heater that heats the whole house and cools the whole house that I have got to put in. But it just goes right. It's almost like one that you see at a hotel room, it's a mini split.
Mm-hmm.
It inserts into the wall. Real easy to put in.
Yep. Well, here's how I'm looking at it. So you said you want 65 for it. If I hire you, you said 50. Well, let me ask you this, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you hired me, if you hired me, I wouldn't charge you but 50 for the house.
Yeah, 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'd have to give me a budget so I could finish the house.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I mean, if I close on this in the next 14 to 21 days, pretty much in February, I'll pay cash, buy it as is. I'll pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I mean, do you have any wiggle room at all on that 50 to 65?
Well, I mean, I just took it down from 65 to 50.
Yeah, here's how I'm looking at it.
But if you're just not wanting to worry about having me work at the place, if you just don't want to deal with me, and I wouldn't be upset. Then I mean, 58 would have to be the number. That'd be the lowest number.
The lowest number you'd go, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know how much that puts me making on the house?
Hmm.
You know how much if you pay me 58, I've had the house for 15 years. I'm going to make $8,000.
Yeah.
So just think about that. I'm going to make $8,000 for 15 years of my life.
Yeah, I understand. Let's see here. Parkway's not that far from you, right?
Parkway?
Yeah, Parkway Drive.
Let me boot up my laptop real quick. Yeah.
Were you able to send that that video walkthrough by any chance?
I'm gonna do it on the when I went to. Just give me a second if you don't hear from me, because I'm gonna send them right now. Just give me just a moment.
Yeah, send it over. Thanks. this might work, guys, because I see some as-is properties selling for 65, 68 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. $40,000. $199. So 100,000 is probably how much I can get for it.
Now you're going to see that front room that just it has all my tools in it from where I worked from the back of the house to the front of the house. All my tools are in that room that needs the vinyl flooring laid down in.
Mm-hmm.
But I just sent them over. You'll see them. You'll see it.
All right, let's see. All right, let me just play this real quick.
The only room that hasn't had the floor done yet. That's all it needs done.
All right, see that. Just bear with me for a second.
Bathroom.
I'm proud of my yellow door now. When you see my yellow door,
Yeah. Let's see. Why is he not allowing me to? How many videos did you send me?
about 5, I think.
Oh, you sent 5?
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, I do see the yellow door.
Yeah, that yellow door is nice.
That yellow door is nice. I'll give you that.
Huge kitchen.
You damn right. It's almost as big as the whole house.
Yeah. All right.
High ceilings. It's got high ceilings for a old house like that. You don't feel cramped inside.
Front room.
And no big ticket items, right? Everything's good. Roof, foundation. You have HVAC and heaters in there.
Oh yeah, everything's solid. That whole damn house is basically new.
Front room.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And
From the electrical in the walls to the insulation to the plumbing, everything's been done.
Got it. All right. So it's just that one room.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right. I think we got something here. Give me one sec.
What do you think about the color?
I like it.
The colors on the walls, you're okay with that?
Yeah, I might change it a little something, but like you said, you've done a lot of stuff on here already.
Oh yeah, every wall has been sanded, and mud put on it, smoothed out. There's no holes in the walls, nothing. There's a few spots of paint where I got a little bit of mud on there still, where I saw some stuff after I went back, after the 5th time of inspecting the walls. But there's paint already there in a 5-gallon bucket. It just needs to be rolled over.
All right. Why don't we do this, man? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you bought this property for $50,000, you said?
Yeah, about 15 years ago.
15 years ago, huh? All right. You seem pretty reasonable on that. I'm just trying to squeeze everything here because I see this property that's going for sale on Thomas Street for $199,000, but it's 3.2, 1,500 square feet. So yours is about half of that. So I'm thinking I can only sell this for about 100,000.
Oh yeah.
You know, I like your number at 70 because when I was the reason why I laughed earlier because that's exactly how much I had on my calculator. And you're like 70. I'm like, oh man, I hit it right on the head right there.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Just like you, I'm pretty reasonable. I'm not trying to get rich off of one deal, but I do got to make a little bit on the side just so that I can keep the lights on.
Of course.
I was going to offer 50, but I understand that you bought this at 50, so that's not fair if I were to do that. How's this, man? Full transparency. If I buy that property off you for 55, I'm only making about $10,000 on this. And that's if I don't have to do anything else except for what you've done. So can we do 55 on it?
If you want to do 55. Let me see. Would you like me to help you with anything after you buy it or what?
That's gonna depend. There's a high chance that that can happen. So just to let you know how my process works is that whenever I buy properties outside of my market, I always partner with local investors. The reason being is because I always want to make sure I have a set of eyes on my project. It's just a good way for me to protect my investments. Good news is I already have partners that I've done business with in that area. And that's why when I saw your name and the address, like, oh, I got to call this guy.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I want you to think about.
Sure.
This is what I want you to think about. I know that house. I know what's been done to the house. I know what hasn't been done to the house. All of my tools are already at that house.
Mm-hmm.
To do everything. My table saws, my chop saws, my things to cut the floor, my rollers for the paint, my caulk gun, everything's already over there of mine. And like I say, I have my own truck and my own trailer. So I mean,
so to finish the job, to finish your job, how much would you charge me to finish the rest?
Well, I want you to really what I'm looking for you to do is decide if you want to put up a fence.
Let's assume for a second I do. How much would you charge me for everything? Because I got to sell it for 100. So.
Oh yeah, and if you're gonna buy it for 55, and you're gonna sell it for 100, we wouldn't spend no putting up a privacy fence and finishing what's left to do in the house. I promise to keep you under 75.
So you're gonna charge me an extra 20,000?
It depends on how much the fence is.
Yeah, the only problem is if so here's the thing. One thing that you might be forgetting, which is totally fine. At the end of the day, when I sell that property, I gotta look at my closing costs because I gotta hire a realtor at that point, right? I gotta pay the closing costs twice. I gotta pay 2 realtors, and then any carrying costs I have to carry between now and then. So as an investor, I gotta take that into consideration. So I gotta back those numbers into that 100. So let me price the fence. Let me measure out. I'll go over there later or maybe in the morning. Let me measure out how much fence we need to be, and I'll get back to you on that. But as far as just finishing everything with the house and modernizing it up a little bit, you buy it for 55 and give me an extra 15,000. We'll do whatever you need to do as far as modernizing the house, fixing the kitchen up, screening in the front porch, hanging a ceiling fan under the front porch,
shit like that. Maybe even add a back porch on. A little small back porch.
Hmm.
But that's up to you now.
And if I don't hire you, you're saying 58. Is that right?
No, we if you don't hire me, we can do the 55. Okay, I'll do you like that. How about that?
Okay, why don't we do that? The only reason is, by the way, let's do the 55. I'll send the agreement to you right now. Let's get this thing going. I'll close in 21 days. I usually do 14. It's just I have a couple of things on my plate right now. So I'd rather under promise and over deliver, right? So I'll do 21 days or sooner. We'll do 55. And then and there's still a chance that I might just hire you since you already know the lay of the land on there. Cool? Brother, you might have put yourself on mute again, Matt.
Well, like I said, I was the one crawling up under that damn house with jacking up the floor, making sure it's level. I've done all of that to putting the roof on the motherfucker. So I know the house from top to bottom.
That's what I'm saying. So let's do 55, and there's a high chance that we might just have you finish it anyway. What's the best email address for you? Okay. You said
this is what you're actually gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling this house for my dad. My dad didn't want to fuck with it.
Uh-huh.
Because he's getting old. He don't want to deal with it. He's gonna get a contract for 45 grand. The other 10 is my commission for working in the house from him.
Okay.
He told me just to take 10 grand. So
Got it.
He needs a contract. He needs a contract for 45,000, and then write up a contract for a separate contract for my commission, my kicker. You don't have to call it a commission. The other 10 grand will go to me.
Got it. Okay. So what if we just do 55 and then you guys, once I open title, you can let title know how to instruct, the wiring instructions. So your dad can say, hey, 45 wires to this account, the other 10 gets wired to a different account.
Because he don't know how much I'm making.
All right. So you want, so the price point to your dad is 45. You want yours at 10.
I'm just getting what's left over.
I see what you're saying. And your dad is so I'm gonna have to send this contract over to your dad and have him sign it. Is that Billy?
That's gonna be Billy Carter. You just send I'll give you his email.
Yeah,
well, send his contract.
Okay. Let me draft this up. I'll send this over to him at some point today. Can you is he gonna be able to sign online? Is he okay with that? Are you gonna help him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him out with all that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll probably send an agreement to him for 45.
Yeah, he won't take less than that.
Yeah. And then what I can do is I can probably I'll either put together a JV agreement or another contract between you and I to get the extra 10,000 in there. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because you
why
said
don't
you don't
tell
want
them
it to
that-
be, you don't want it. Go ahead.
Why don't you tell them you think of how you want to do that. I was going to just say that you could tell them that you were buying the rest of the materials for the floor, but that would come with the house. They would know that would come with the house. You just do it however you want to do it.
Yeah, so I'll send 2 agreements. Let me talk to my title company, see how the best way to go about it. And then once I figure that out, I'll send over the contract to both of you guys, and then we'll go from there.
Now, I had spoken to another realtor company the other day. He hasn't called me back, but I told him the same deal, and he didn't even blink. He said, that wouldn't matter. I just write your daddy a contract for that 45, and then the rest will go to you as commission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's my commission.
Yeah, I'm not blinking on it either. I just want to make sure I write it up correctly so that everyone gets paid the right way. But yeah, we're good to go on it. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Are you happy with that?
What was that?
Are you happy with that?
I mean, I would be a lot happier if it was 50, to be honest with you.
I know you would.
But I like you. You sound like a pretty reasonable guy. I think 55, we should be good on it. 50 really is the right, just because you ask, man, 50,000 is really the right number for me, because then I need to get at least 20% profit when I buy my properties. That's why I wanted to get it down. What did I say earlier? 53 or something like that. But yeah,
the house is going to sell for right around $100,000. Once the fence is put up, the front porch is screened in. Once you modernize it and get some nice appliances in there, and shag it up a little bit, you won't have a problem getting $100,000 for it.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's fine, brother. I'll go ahead and send this over. So you and I got ourselves a deal, right? We're good to go. You're moving forward with me. I don't want to come back and go back and forth on this. 55.
I hope so, and I hope it's as sooner than later, because shit's running dry around here.
Yeah. Yep. Well, what I'll do is I'll send you and your dad a contract, and then what I'll do is I'll put what is it, 7, 14, 21. Why don't I do this, man? I'll do February 19 is my birthday, so why don't I do February 19 as the closing date on it? Does that sound good?
What's today?
Today's the 27th.
That'd be fine with me. As far as somebody coming to look at the house.
Oh,
what do you want to do about that?
Yeah. So just as far as process goes, so let's say you guys sign everything today. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my transaction coordinator open title. We're going to call a couple of different title companies to make sure we can close on the 19th or sooner. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a second set of eyes on there. So I'm going to send a few GCs and also my local partners out there, see who's going to partner with me on this deal. And then assuming everything is set, everything is confirmed as far as like what you sent me, so it looks like that, and all the rehab costs and everything, we should be good to go to close on the 19th or sooner. Now, question for you. What's the access like? Can you put a lockbox on there so that way my guys can go in there and take a look?
You can just call me and I'll meet them up there with a key.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be more than happy to do that. The only not issue, but one thing that I have realized, and I do this a lot, man, a lot of times my GCs and my partners would literally just call me out of the blues and go, "Hey, Caesar, I happen to be
I can leave 'em
two
with
blocks away, and the last thing I want to do is I don't want to bother you every 15 minutes or so. You know what I mean?
I can leave a key up there.
That would be great. Yeah, if you can do that, man, I'd really appreciate it.
But whoever you now my commission, whoever you partner with, you just got to understand that my commission's my commission. It has nothing to do with my father. He doesn't. You understand what I'm saying?
I completely understand what you're saying. That's why I'm sending two different agreements.
That's between me and you. That
Yep.
has nothing to do with him.
Yep, I understand.
But by God, like you said, you got to look out for yourself. By God, I got to fucking look out for myself too.
Yep. We'll take care of it, brother. That's not a problem. I've done this before. I mean, I JV with other people. I signed contracts to other people. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that everyone gets paid the right amount at the right time frame. You know what I mean?
Good.
So I'm glad that you're being upfront with me. I'm being upfront with you. I'm gonna be looking for a partner on this deal, right? Assuming everything works out, then everyone gets paid the right amount, right? Your dad, you, as long as I make my margins on the back end, I'm good. If my partner decides to keep it for themselves and they want me to assign it over to them, I'll assign it over to them so they have full contract of it, and it doesn't change your guys' price point, and I get paid a fee from my partner. Like, we're all good. We just make sure that everyone gets paid the right way.
That's right.
All right, brother.
That sounds good to me.
So let me work. Let me work on this. Like I said, I want to make sure that I do everything correctly, and then yeah, we're good to go, man.
All right. Hey, sounds good.
Hey, Matt, can you do me one small favor, bro? I know you sent me those videos, which is absolutely amazing, but can you do me a favor and take 2 pictures per room, so 2 angles per room, zoomed out, and then the yard and all 4 sides of the house and the roof. You don't need to get up on a ladder, but just point your camera on the roof so I can see at least, whether it's old or not.
I sure can. I'll go over there in a few minutes and I'll send them to you.
All right, brother. Let's get this thing taken care of.
All right. I can't wait to hear from you.
All right. Bye-bye. That was a long conversation. I think I had a couple of people on here. They left. Who jumped on? I apologize. Look at this, Ray. Let me talk. I think it was Ray and Anil that hopped on. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little quick restroom break. I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back. That was a bit of a lengthy call. Let's see. 7:55. How does this work?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Your call has been forwarded.
Jesus, where are these guys? Fucking A. All right, let's see. Tyler, are you on watching this? Danielle or Jason? If you guys are on, give me a call. That was one of you guys' leads. Guys, let me make a note on there. Let's see. What else do we have? Tyler, my man, you're on live, by the way.
All right, sweet. What's going on? I'll be on my best behavior.
Let's go. All right. So here's the situation. It's one of you guys' leads. Okay. So I locked it up at 55. Okay. But here's the deal. Here's the situation that's happening. So I was talking to the son. The owner is his dad, obviously. We'll be sending the contract over to the dad so he can sign. But here's the situation. 45 goes to the dad. So the contract price would be 45. And then 10K goes to the son.
What's this guy's name? I think we dealt with this one.
Uh-oh. Did you? Give me 1 second. Let me put it on mute.
And then me and Mo were like competitively working it, you know what I mean? Like back
Yeah, yeah.
and forth with the guy. So yeah, just shoot me over. Like I said, them exact details. I'll send him over a contract in within 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll send it over.
I mean, I have his name, email, address, and stuff. Just send over the pricing.
Yeah. Now, have you guys sent it to him? Because you're right. If you guys have sent it to him, then you probably want me to send it because then so that it'll look different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we did. Just go ahead and send it yourself like normal, and then we'll just come up with an agreement after or something.
Just figure it out later. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean it will just cause a little bit of confusion and sketchiness on his side, because I know we've definitely sent a contract for sure. Whether he signed it or not, I don't think he did, because like I said, I'll double check. But yeah, just go ahead and go about your normal process, and then we'll figure it out here in a minute down the road.
Yeah. So then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a contract to his dad for 45. And then I'm going to send a JV agreement to him for $10,000 for procuring the deal. And then you guys will figure it out on the back end on how, you know what I mean? Because then, yeah. And then I'm just gonna have to wire you guys like the percentage on your guys' side.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because we want to make sure we got like the least amount of paperwork, for the title company. Because there's going to be another paperwork for the assignment fee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, yeah, it's going to look like a daisy chain at this point. So,
I just go about it like you said with yours. I mean, we'll figure out the rest later. I'm not worried about it. So.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right, yeah, sounds good. And then, once he gets it signed, just let me know, and then I'll have our TC reach out, and then process will start from there on our side.
All right, brother.
Awesome. Thanks, Caesar. I might jump on here a little bit, maybe.
Well, if you jump on, so in that way people can hear you, get some content. Because I was actually going to take a little break because I have a 9 o'clock with Investor Base. I'm gonna cook a little breakfast. So if you want to hop on. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and log off pretty soon. Let me know.
All right, will do.
Are you gonna hop on or no?
I have 2 calls, so I'll have to see. How long is it till your meeting? I don't know what time zone you're in right now.
45 minutes. So it'll be perfect if you have 2 calls. Make the 2 calls on air if you want.
Yeah. I'll let you know for sure within 30 minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Later.
See you.
All right, guys. Let me go ahead and draft up this agreement for now. Second. One second, guys. I'll be right back.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
On a scopes. Yeah, but it sounds good. Yeah, I'll have you reach out and then I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, perfect. And then we'll go from there.
Later, dude.
Cool. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do right now actually is I'm gonna hop off because I do have a 9 o'clock call, which is in the next 40 minutes. And I also got to do some other stuff. So hopefully this was good. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Smash that like button if you found some value to this, and leave your best takeaway. All right, fellas, appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.